Is that over here maybe? Just there. And the other thing. Whoa. You don't want that. Are they playing? Are they done? Oh, it timed me out, huh? Let's not do that. Hey, Tyler. Apparently I got skipped on a turn. How you doing? Bum. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Tired, yeah, I get that. Last night was a weird night. Couldn't be there for the people I wanted to be there for. Ended up at my friend's house taking care of her cat. Amy, you came and you went. So fast. But everybody's still alive, right? And she's back. Amy 2, the sequel. How you doing? Michael, welcome in. Michael, it's a small... No problem. It is a small picture, but that is a majestic beard, good sir. It could not be contained by the size of that profile picture. Jay Smith, welcome in. Dean, welcome, welcome. I have made a bunch of new gamer friends this week. Like a bunch. You're gonna get to see me if you're wanting to get your clip skills ready. On Friday, this coming Friday, I will be playing Brindlewood Bay. Which, if you know anything about this game, apparently we all play grandmas. So I will be playing a grandma, Dean and Jay Smith, and I'm gonna go ham. I'm gonna go so ham on this. Barb, welcome in. I'm not sure how to articulate the emoji face with the O and the little thing. It looks like kind of a slightly confused, upset face. I don't know how to say hi to you. Benjamin, welcome in. Tara, how's it going? Nold, good morning. Lee, did I say hi? I don't know. Still getting caffeinated, still waking up. We got a lineup of energy drinks ready to go. We're gonna wake up. I've got a Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode run that I'm gonna start today, and I also have a what you call it? Honor mode run for that, and then we have Fabulous Ultimate tonight. Greg, welcome in. Still in bed, yeah. Eeping. But you're not eeping if you're tired. If you're typing. Tim and Tiger, welcome in. The T section of the program is showing up. Hope you guys are doing well. Hurdy-gurdy, good morning. What's up? Sammy, good morning. Hope you're doing well. On your way to Choich. Is it Choich Day or do you get to stay home day? I don't remember when what happens these days. Are you an early An early Sunday school or a late one? Man, I remember it used to rotate. I don't know if it still does. But when the church thing would rotate and, like, your building would suddenly push you up to, like, morning after you were the late block. Although the late block was the worst. The late block, you would be just sitting there, like, waiting forever to go. And then you were there forever. And it just felt like everything was forever. So, getting up early in the morning was probably a blessing, as they say. Bruno, welcome in. Slide, good morning. Dizzy, hope you're all doing well. I need a back rub. And I have a distinct shortage of back rubbers. Evan, welcome in. Sammy, did you just really scroll away and miss all of that? Diamond? Nice. Mava, welcome, welcome. But you're so far away. Mav is fine, okay. Democracy and Trucker, welcome in. I mean, it's still well on the way. Everybody goes through it. Oh, sword. Did it do something neat with the sword? Did I miss the sword? Didn't seem to do anything on the screen for me. Did it do something on the screen for you guys? I struggle with a really bright ring light, so I have a whole bunch of diffuse light stuff going on. So sometimes it messes with the graphics a little bit. No, not the sword. I still appreciate the sword. There's a joke there. Oh, good times. But thank you, Mav. I appreciate it. See, we were talking about this the other day. Oh, snack time? I have crumb donuts. It's Wonder Bread. Welcome in. These enchantments here, the lockdown enchantments and the losability enchantments, are definitely becoming a stronger part of Blue's identity, and I'm kind of here for it, because Blue hasn't really got much new for a while. Oh. Those are much more cinnamon forward than I expected. It's good, but I was not expecting it. You haven't played Magic in forever? I enjoy the hell out of it. Warpig, I love that name so much. Oh, and he ran away, I think. Dope. Started in beta, yeah. I started in Unlimited. So, not too far behind you. Unlimited, actually, technically, the first thing I bought was Arabian Nights, but I didn't know it was an expansion, so I was really confused why I couldn't play. Because I didn't have enough cards to play it. I was like, why can't I play this game? It's because I didn't have enough cards. JF, welcome in. I am fascinated that he's still trying. He's at 2. He is at 2 freaking mana. That was pretty good, Tara, thanks. They're very, very cinnamony. I thought it was going to be more like that kind of cake crumble. But I didn't get Hostess, I got an off-brand. Philip, welcome in. It's one thing about, like, brands I don't love, but there is a consistency thing that is like, when you want the thing and it's the thing, like, you know, a Twinkie's a Twinkie's a Twinkie. Damien, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Mario, welcome. If you are just joining me and are not super familiar with me, there's a couple of you. I am currently trying very hard to get into the Creator Fund. I am 25,000 views from qualifying, which Sounds like a lot, but honestly, I have so many GD videos. If people were just back scroll through them and watch a few of them, it would be done real fast. Anywho, if you're bored and have time to just like go back and look at some of my old videos, it's really helpful right now. I have about a week and a half before I had an old video kind of re-emerge virally, and it bumped me up about 30,000 of what I need. When that hits its anniversary for the 28-day period or whatever, I'll lose about 35,000 views, and it'll kind of knock me back down. When does Final Fantasy comes out? Am I going to be making any commander decks? Absolutely, Philip. I have actually pre-ordered all of them. My life priorities pretty much go, we'll say D&D, Magic, Final Fantasy. There's probably one other thing in there, but we're not going to talk about it on stream because I don't want to, get in trouble. But you can probably guess what it is. Those things, though, those three things, really, really, really are important to me, and so I'm very, very excited, and you will see so many. My channel will basically become Final Fantasy focused Magic for a while. Philip, freelance work is going well. I'm currently working on a dragon versus demon war thing, a project for a company client that I work for. It's going pretty good. I am trying to get it done 25 days early. I'm not going to make it, but we're going to get a big chunk of it done before I go. I have vacation. I actually, Philip, for Final Fantasy, I'm going out to my family's in New Jersey, and we're going to do the pre-release out there. Mav, I'm not ignoring your question. I play predominantly 5th now because I also write for D&D stuff, and I have my own publishing company. I also really, really like 3.5 and Pathfinder 1st Edition. Let's see. I'm trying to parse that. I want in you. I'm probably reading that wrong. Hey, Rosie, how's it going? You feeling better? I know you were sick a little while ago. Oh, it's okay. I think I can just play a Cauldron Familiar, right, Need Eyes? Boop. Bye-bye. Death by Kitty Cat. Here on Sunday morning. Sephiroth looks really good. Shane and Bob, welcome in. Matt, do you play D&D? To be clear, I have played every version of D&D, literally every version. I have not played a long game of Chainmail, which was the precursor. 3 campaigns, nice. I am running 5. Although, a couple of my knights have switched over to Fabula Ultima right now. Pretty good. Now just stressing. Your first plane flight. Why are you getting on a plane by yourself? I hope for good reasons. You run 2nd? Okay, 2nd was dope. Planescape's my favorite campaign setting, and 2nd edition Planescape was the best Planescape. Otherwise, I run my own stuff. I mean, the D&D multiverse means that your own stuff can be official in a weird way. So, you have a flight to Manchester, work, okay, and you're being forced to do it. But I played 2nd edition from release week all the way till 3.0 came out. So I played it forever. Because that was the longest gap. As people always talk about, the modern stuff, and I can't believe the editions are changing. I'm like, yeah. That's in one way kind of the way to do it, Mav. I get that. It's alright. I think Daggerheart is good. It is very narrative forward. It is like saying, okay, I am the most popular D&D live stream in the world. I play soup. Here is a taco. We're moving over to a taco. It's so different. It's like if someone comes over expecting soup and you give them a taco, they're gonna be confused. And that's kind of where I'm at with Daggerheart. It's interesting. Really some interesting potential. It's a narrative forward system. But it is definitely completely different than D&D. It is very similar to some other games. And there's questions of whether or not it's too similar to some other games, but that is not for me to decide. Play games how you want, but Brandon, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Apparently, Mono Red doesn't want to play me. Sad. How's it going, Brandon? Let's see. Let's do this. Neater, welcome in. Just chilling before work? I'm alright. Just trying to kind of get the day going. Been a rough couple weeks for my people. We're trying to kind of sort it all out. So we got some new games going on, and Baldur's Gate 3 today a little bit. The whole night on Discord with your GM, digging into his system. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think people who are used to the build craft of D&D are really going to find Daggerheart a little rules light. And that might be hard for them. Ben, welcome in. But don't get me wrong, there are going to be people, and I know they're doing a whole like new show, Age of Umbra or something. That's all happening. I'm sure they'll get a lot of things. Sacred Fabric, welcome in. There'll be a lot of folks that like get an opportunity to really, kind of open up and enjoy some different types of storytelling. And I actually think it'll be good for the gaming community. I wonder how good it's going to be for Critical Role. Because if I've learned anything over the years is that people move away from Dungeons and Dragons very slowly. Even Pathfinder, which briefly, and I do mean briefly, eclipsed D&D as the major game, couldn't hold that position and still sold very few copies compared to D&D when 5e came out. Like when D&D 4 was out, it was beating those numbers, right? But the explosion for 5th edition was so much bigger that like it's just not comparable. Blanco, welcome in. Two of my long-term people are quitting Magic over Final Fantasy, and that is sad. It's interesting because I have like 10 new friends that are into Final Fantasy that are going to try Magic. So I don't think my friends who are quitting are getting what they want out of quitting, really. Like, they're not like proving anything, but at the same time, it's just sad to see them leave the hobby. But you gotta do what's right for you. Dustin, welcome in. Hayden, good morning. Bluebird, welcome. Anybody got anything fun today? Like I said, I have Baldur's Gate 3. I have Fabula Ultima tonight. I have D&D tomorrow. Probably more Baldur's Gate 3 also tomorrow. All right. Obi-Wan, welcome in. Lord Link, welcome back. Coop, welcome in. Okay. Kyle, good morning. Let's go with another one of these. Oh, not much, Kyle. Just trying to get my wins this morning. I've got a bunch of other games coming up after this. Fabula Ultimate tonight is one of our Final Fantasy worlds. We're actually trying to make it part of like a Final Fantasy. Like, what if this campaign was another entry in the Final Fantasy game? So it's got like summons and stuff in it and things that are kind of more like, I don't want to say official because it's still our own world, but it has that kind of vibe. I'm running 2 worlds like that right now. Dungeon Rogue, welcome in. Let's go with that. We'll attack with this one, attack Elspeth. Yeah, it's fun, I think. We've got kind of like, a lot of the people who are play Final Fantasy XIV. So I don't know if you're familiar with those species, but we have like a Ronso type character, like if you like Kimari from 10. There's like kind of like a Wolfman sort of guy. There's a lot of different kind of like homages to different characters. I have a Cid. The king is Cid. Wand, welcome in. Because you gotta have a Cid, right? I mean, that's just part of the rules. The card advantage in this deck becomes pretty ridiculous eventually. Mirror March. I love that card. It's really good. Let's go ahead and play this guy down, this Death Toucher. Shuri, welcome in. Kyle, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's go with Elspeth. Elspeth. Kyle, what are y'all into? Like magic or hey, how's it going, Sean? What's your poison? Next, welcome in. Thick thighs and spicy vibes. Welcome in. I approve that name. Magic mainly, yeah. But I've played Magic since Unlimited / like Arabian Nights, Antiquities. So long time. I also played Arena since beta. I played MTGO. Mercedes, welcome in. I have only taken a break from paper Magic during the middle of the first Kamigawa block for a couple sets, so otherwise I've played pretty consistently my whole life. Sean, what's the good word? Dragons of Tarkir, yeah, nice. It's always interesting when it's your first, the first time you anniversary a release that was important to you, suddenly it's like, am I old now? Okay, I really need to get rid of that social climber. She's a problem. Oof. Oh. Did that just give him enough counters? Yeah, it did. Okay, that's lethal. That was lethal. Alright. Pretty sure we got our black spell quest down. 45 life is crazy? Yeah. Yeah, Tabletop Simulator, the graphics just aren't great. At least from my experience, it's a lot like playing like Cockatrice, or it looks more like MTGO. A lot of people like it though because you can play, you know, cards you don't own, and you don't have to pay money, which I totally respect that if that's what, you know, you need to do. It's very clunky. Tabletop Simulator is versatile enough that if I were like just starting out and didn't have a ton of already like established resources, I would consider using that as a primary gaming environment, because a lot of people just use it for everything. They play Magic, they do war games, they do you know, D&D there. But I've got so many other resources invested. Like somebody wants me to evaluate their VTT, and it just doesn't. To give up what I have to give up in Roll20 and not have those things automatically replaced. I understand losing some functionality and features when you move on to a new platform, but you shouldn't be like at like a massive negative. There should be some gain, and I'm just not seeing it yet. I've scheduled a meeting because I really want to give their product a chance, because they want me to kind of like help represent it, but I'm just kind of like, I don't think I can in good conscience right now, unless I'm just not seeing something. So I'm scheduling a meeting to see if they can show me like what's better about it. Because as far as I can tell, other than the fact that it runs really well on phones, running really well is great, but if it doesn't have the features you need, then is it running well? You know? Like, to get most of like the other VTTs that are out there to a certain point, you kind of have to just invest a ton of money in them. Otaku, welcome in. I do not do viewer challenges unless I've got all my wins. I will say this to everybody playing one-on-one matches, unless you have everything already done for your day, is the worst possible thing you can do on Magic. It might be fun, and I will play people when I have time and I've got my wins and everything, but you don't get any coins, you don't get any quest progress. You'll get color quest progress, but that's it. Like, it is not a good way to invest time in Magic, at least on Arena. And since I have a lot of things going on today, I can't do that. I appreciate it though, and we do some, you know, user stuff, some viewer stuff, but if you have any limits on money or time in your life, yeah, see, and I buy so much of it and go through all the challenges and everything, Otaku, that I could never have enough money in this. I try to keep the game free. I only do pre-orders just so that I have enough to work with when a new set comes out. Yeah. So Kyle, even if you got friends and stuff, I would recommend getting your quests done every day. It's gonna get you more progress towards like new cards and things. That was welcome in. Or is it Bozo? Might be Bozo. I feel like Bozo would just be with his OZO, though. I don't know. Let me know. Do I need another donut? Bear? Oh. Oh. They're just little mini donuts. So I'm sure they're fine for you, right? You can't get fat from mini donuts. Do you have donuts too? You play mono green right now? Yeah. See, some of those starting decks are just fine. It's always interesting when you tell somebody no, that they just, you know, lose all interest. Honeypot, welcome in. Jay, Phoebe, Itchy? I want to read that a very specific way. That was a lot of cards to take him out. Oh! I don't know if you guys just saw what's just coming down the pipe here, but the question is, do we go for Magda or Godric? I think we go for Magda. No, Godric. Gotta get some sleep. No problem, Net. You have a good one. Better should have got rid of the Chupacabra. He has no idea what he's in for. ByDX, welcome in. Okay. So I think we'll do... No, we'll do this one. Teleportation Circle. He saw it. So if you're not familiar with that, the teleportation circle would flicker the Chupacabra every turn. So it would basically be a creature destruction effect every turn. Tempest, welcome in. Casual, welcome, welcome. Arena, it does seem to be struggling a little bit. I just kind of think the whole vibe here's my guess. Here's my guess is it's not just arena. We have a weird thing where we've got an extra day this weekend, and so folks are a little bit more like Saturdays are usually a little bit more sluggish for the stream, for instance. So my guess is we're kind of getting that same effect because tomorrow kind of became our Sunday, at least in terms of work weeks for most folks. So I think we have a whole lot more people playing, and just the vibe is just a little more no problem. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that like maybe folks are doing other stuff this weekend, which is probably great since they have time. Jade, welcome in. We'll try to save that for landfall if we can. Maybe do... But have a good one, Kyle. Dangle, welcome in. Let's see, let's play him down. Is this working again? Okay. Whenever this or another permanent is controlled face up. I think we're gonna go ahead and just red and green. Okay. Play this. We'll go get the fetch for the swamp. Play Chupacabra. Chupacabra. Oop. Does he have hexproof? Josh, welcome in. Is he just roping out? JV, welcome in. Girl Boss, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I think we've only got cozy little crowd, Girl Boss, or I'd recommend people follow you, but I'm pretty sure Sammy already follows you, and I don't know about Jay Smith. But it's cozy this morning. I think people are just sleeping in. There does seem to be a vibe this morning. And while it might be a positive vibe, it's still definitely a chill vibe. You know? Like a crawl back into bed and sleep for another hour sort of vibe. No problem, Jay Smith. You usually just kind of hang, I think. I'm trying to think the last time. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. We're gonna get the if he doesn't it doesn't get rid of Hamza here, we're gonna get the Hamza interaction situation going on. I kind of feel like we swing at him to get the extra land trigger. It does not trigger Hamza, unfortunately. But we can also fly now. But the flight on the Guide of Souls. It is a very chill day, for sure. All the chill, all the day. Does not have reach, right? Yeah, she doesn't. John, welcome in. Sarah, good morning. And I don't mind chill. Chill can be great. All the stuffs, all the chill. Abraxas, welcome back. Just finished your quest? Nice. What was your quest? Okay, I gotta get my click through ready. Is everybody ready? I gotta press all the buttons. Blue, green, got it. Cause I'm pretty sure when we do this, we get the whole combo, right, Sammy? I think so. Alright, there we go. Threats around every corner. Get all the clickins. Does he concede, though, is the question. Chandler, welcome in. All the clickins. Lori, welcome in. I even still, like, I almost wonder if I need to push the basics up just a little bit further. The ramp part of this is easily as scary as every other part of it. And the Merninis. All the Merninis. Bachura, welcome in. You have 15. I want to say I have mine to 12, but I don't remember. There's a couple in the graveyard. One of them's out there. Yeah, here he goes, conceding. Waltman, welcome in. Have I played Ugin in this deck? I don't think so, no. Let's have a little moment with the Bucks. Tiger, welcome in. Oh, have I played Ugin with it? No, but I know what you're talking about because he's the colorless creatures. Once you get the combo out, doesn't matter. Yeah, you can't get rid of them. I don't know. I think you told me about it. I'm not sure I've had that experience yet. Honestly, though, I feel like the Ugin thing was like a flash in the pan and people were very excited about it for a second. And then I haven't really seen many Ugin decks since then. Not really. Timmy and Yuna, welcome in. It's auto concede, is that what you're saying? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, and I don't disagree that that's maybe a good idea, right? God, I wish I had something good to already put that spring heart on. I mean, concessions are concessions, though, so they still work for your wins. I mean, to a degree, I feel like that's less true on Arena than it is in person. Although, we've been dealing with a massive escalation of skill in our paper pod, and we're having to deal with, you know, how people feel about that. So. Celtic, welcome in. How's it going, Celtic? Some treasures. So most of my pod are excited about Final Fantasy. There are 2 people in the pod that are considering leaving because of it. So they are in an extreme minority, not to mention I have a whole bunch of new friends that are like super excited about Final Fantasy. So it's just incredibly... somebody here locally, and then JD. Sounds like Tom isn't exactly that excited about it either, Sean, from what I gathered. I mean, that's telephone game, so I haven't actually talked to Tom about it himself, but... You're excited for it to break up... See, it's interesting, because I really like Tarkir, but I've been hearing that a lot, Abraxas, that a lot of people are just already done with Tarkir, like... That it shifted the meta really fast, and then also, like, their interest in the meta changes also was lost very quickly. Yeah. But I could definitely understand Abraxas, especially in constructed formats. There's just a lot of times where that can be very, very oppressive feeling. I've got to start watching that Millennium Calendar. He's probably only a couple more doubles away from popping it. Yeah. Well, and I know that he's not excited that they're becoming tentpole, that you have to play them in standard. That seems to be the major sticking point I'm running into, is people who really like standard, who don't want to have to deal with UA, are feeling like their consent was violated, which is weird, but whatever. I mean, I get why they feel that way, but... Holy Trunks, welcome in. Honestly, if they just changed the names and released the Final Fantasy cards with the same mechanics, nobody would have said anything. That's the thing that's upsetting to me, because it's like, if there had been Creature Sagas in a brand new Magic set, nobody would have said boo. In fact, people would have been super excited by it. So, I don't know. Especially as a fantasy themed set, it seems the least egregious we've ever had in UA. And I don't even care that much about the UA issues with UA anyway. Issues with UA anyway. I'm trying to get to a exile. Reject imperfection. Okay, that's fine. I'm trying to keep it balanced. I know there are people in this very chat that are not excited by it, so... I do have plenty of ways to deal with this situation. It's just whether or not we're going to get any of them. Dice Whisperer, welcome in. I've been working on it. I may or may not have been practicing voices in the car. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna granny it up. We're gonna granny it up. Geek Jockey, welcome in. And man, you got me going on a whole tear in my head about World of Darkness games. World of Darkness is something I want to love so much, but like, the other thing about World of Darkness is like, even the company that made Vampire and all this play didn't survive the tension of the game. Like, the actual publishing company collapsed under the tension of the game. And now there's another group taking it on. Yeah. And there's another group. I mean, there's bad finances and backstabbing and the whole thing, right? No. Mr. Beardington, thanks for the sub. Yeah, it's a whole drama thing. And now Onyx Path is kind of in the same sort of situation a little bit. I don't know, like, it's like this weird... No. White Wolf Publishing was the original one. And that's been gone for a while now. And Onyx Path took it over. And they're doing better with it, but there's still, like... There's still a lot of scandal and some other stuff. It's just a wild situation. Okay, we're trying to get to the point where I just generate enough life that it doesn't even matter. So I feel like maybe we... Because Alain says when you attack for each opponent, create a 1/1. Okay. So I feel like maybe that's just going to be net negative, right? Let's just make... Sure. I will agree with that. They are not easy. I mean, the other thing that's interesting about White Wolf and Onyx Path honoring White Wolf is those games are... Genre is baked into rules, if that makes sense. Nice, Tara. I probably don't have time to give it a good shake today, so please save your channel points. Because I'm about to wrap probably here in a second, so... But maybe tomorrow, if you want me to play it again. Tried to read the books. Yes, that is a very good statement. Abraxas just nailed it, Dice. Treat White Wolf and Onyx Path books and that genre as though they are art. And I think that is a fantastic way to put it. They are art. They are not accessible. They are meant to be thought-provoking. Which, and you know, there's nothing wrong with thought-provoking art, right? Like, that's a thing. And I get that. Yeah, I think so, Sammy. There's some other stuff going on today. There's a lot of like drama and illness and some other stuff going on in my family, and I kind of need to be there for other folks, I think. Yeah, thought-provoking art is great. Oh no, I mean, I'll still be like noodling around on TikTok, but it's the sort of thing where like a dedicated stream running into a second hour today probably isn't the best idea. Old Gaming Rover, they were going to print the original Changeling book. Real weird. Well, if you ever saw the card game that came up with Changeling, like it had like cards that would pop up into little like movable characters, and you kind of built a whole map with it. It was actually pretty dope. And I think they always wanted to try to do some more unique things with that game, and just couldn't always do it. Some of the limitations of publishing back then were very different, right? Backwards pages. Yeah, I could see it. But the Changeling team and just the stuff they created was really unhinged in the best possible way. Should we just get that shield token off of there? Sure. Let's just do it. How many shield tokens does it have on it? Oh gosh, it's gonna get shield tokens every turn. Okay. That's obnoxious. So I pretty much have to kill it multiple times. I have to exile that then. Dice, welcome in. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do this. Make some of these. We'll tap down the kitties. Hopefully we can get to the point where we have, yeah, it's pretty gross. I do have exile enchantments in here, so I'm gonna still shoot for that, I think. I think we're also gonna, like, hold up on how much I tap down. Because if I go too far... Let's see, I guess we could do this and just tap down. If I go too far into it, though, it will put me more likely to get something else than the exile effects. He's gonna get his calendar off here in a couple more turns. There's Authority of the Consuls, which is... it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's possible that we're just gonna out-survive him. Like, we will have to start attacking with lifelink creatures eventually if he gets too out of hand. We've got to destroy the clock. The calendar goes in, what, 3 turns? 200 to 400 to 1,000. Pretty close. Yeah. So he's going to be really close to getting that to go off here in a second. He's also got that transmogrifying wand. He's really gross. He's got some good picks for the setup, for sure. Just Kai, welcome in. He's going for my life gain stuff. That's interesting. There's Risk the Redeemed. Probably gonna destroy that soon. I need some artifact control like you would not believe. Probably should have actually held that guy in hand. Let's go ahead and make some more guys. I do need some draw power. Well, so that's why I'm trying to trigger Buxton, right? Just to try to get those extra free casts out. But yeah, draw power in general would be great. I feel like we need to attack some life linkers just to get some more life going, so we're going to do that. It's going to pump him up too, though, so maybe it's not the best, but we can also grab a couple more. Jason, welcome in. I think we still want to tap down one or two more. I'm assuming he's going to go for... do I have Elspeth in here? I have a couple different things in here. Oh, there's some draw. That would be nice. Now he's got some choices to make, though. Oh, there's Halo Fountain right there. That's a win. That's a win right there. As long as he doesn't have instant speed artifact destruction, we'll just tap down enough creatures to kill. Yeah. Apparently. I suppose so, yeah. Power of persistence, I think. My guess is he's going to go after Riss, which he should. But if he doesn't... Saint Zeus, welcome in. Yeah, here we go. Going after Riss. That's the right play, in my opinion. Gonna fly at us with Atraxa. I do love these. I think it's Falco. No, that's actually the Spirit Dragon. Never mind. I like the Carbex though. Wow, we're gonna squeak that out because it's gonna go up to 500 on the Millennium Calendar too. I'm working on it. I'm done with that first energy drink. And I have a second one. Alright. My turn. Does he concede the second he sees it hit the ground, though? We'll find out. Yeah. The irony. Because I probably do need to wrap up, but... Funny how that works. Yep, he sees it. The most tedious thing about this is, of course, having to go through and click everything. Did I click enough? Kissy Hedron. Bye. folks, I gotta take off. Thanks for hanging out with me this Sunday morning. I hope you have a fantastic holiday weekend. I know I know a lot of people are privileged to have tomorrow off. Please consider those who do not have tomorrow off and be kind to them when you're out and about. A lot of them are going to be really struggling. So, talk to you later.